Hello, you all. I'm Diana Brianne, homeschooling. You know, I homeschooled my children on and off for, pretty much from kindergarten up. Now, two of my children did graduate from a traditional brick and mortar school. My other son is graduating through a virtual high school, a public school high school, and he will go to a regular brick and mortar place to graduate. But we have this in-state program that's an amazing program. It's wonderful with webcams and teachers and everything. And they have social gatherings and proms and all that in person, not virtual. And it's been an amazing journey. But originally he was homeschooled until he got into that program. But that's still very much like homeschool, except it's public school done at home. I highly recommend those programs, at least the ones we've used. It just was really awesome and great, and he's graduating, pretty much top of his class. And so I'm really pleased with how it went. Homeschool for me, I remember my kids were in kindergarten first and second, and it was like jumping off a cliff. I went into the school and I was scared to death. I was just like, oh, what's going to happen to me? And it was just such a simple 1, 2, 3 thing, sign them out, and that was it. Took them home, and I created my own curriculum. My kids have turned out amazing. Now, back and forth, they went to public school, depending on what the needs were at the time and where we were living and what was going on. And I have to say that they just did awesome through the years, and I'm very grateful that I homeschooled them because we got to do so many wonderful things. We got to do field trips, and we got to travel. We had a motorhome, and we traveled all over the 48 states in our motorhome while I homeschooled them, and it was just an amazing time. We could have never done that had they not been homeschooled. And they've been able to join all kinds of activities that they wouldn't have been able to had they been in the traditional brick and mortar school. They've never missed out on socialization. They've had plenty of good socialization. And I think in the brick and mortar schools, sometimes it's not all good socialization. Sometimes you're kind of thrown up against situations that is not always the best. And yes, people say, well, you learn that way. Well, is it, we don't have to learn everything. We don't have to learn everything. And I think there's a right way of learning and a wrong way of learning. And so for me, I've loved my journey at homeschool. My son graduates this year. That's the last one out. And I'm going to miss it. Although I'm kind of relieved because now I can, move on into other things. It was a season. I cherish all of my memories. It was great. It was wonderful. I learned all the subjects that he was learning because I was what they called the learning coach. So right along with him, I was kind of learning this stuff. And so he's had a wonderful time. I've had a wonderful time, and I love my kids. I have great kids. And, my son is in high school and dual enrolled in college. So, it's been great for him. So that's my life as a homeschool mom, but that journey is coming to the end. And unless you want to call me a homeschool college mom or something, maybe I'll go to college at 62 years old, right? Yeah, but it's been a wonderful journey. Love you all much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.